So just to bring you up to date with where I am on this reed plate tool, this is my grinder, and I've just finished grinding the face of the top tool. You can see that it's really ground nicely. These here obviously go all the way through here. You can barely see them because it's nice and flat. Just to tell you what we're doing here, this is the slots that we're going to be punching out. They're not the same width. The reeds are a different width, and then the gaps between are a different width, because obviously the slots in the comb are the same width, so you have to adjust the gaps accordingly to make the centre of the reeds equispaced. So anyway, so that's the tool. It looks quite heavy. It is a big old lump of steel here. This is 01 tall steel. These are mild steel. This is a little bolster plate, I suppose we can call it. The idea here, these are 1/2 inch thick, and there's a gap underneath. The idea there is that when we punch through here, the little slither of brass that we punch out has got to drop into something. So there's going to be a little tray here where the slugs fall out. And then these bolts here, when we loosen them, will allow these fins to push in. So we've got the datum on the back, which is a fixed position. They're dialed in here. So the back, we can put it this way. This will obviously punch this way. So we datum the back face here, and then to adjust for the length, I can loosen these huge bolts here and push these in, and these can then be set at different lengths of the reeds. So if I need to adjust reed number 4, I can loosen the bolts and pull this out, and it will make the reed longer. This is the tool that I'm going to work on a bit today. I'm not going to spend too long today as it's a Saturday, but I've stamped them all up. They're all from 1 to 9 there, and I machine these. So these are the fins. These are the actual lengths of the reed. So if I need to adjust this particular reed here, the length of this, I can take a slither off of there, and then obviously the related fin I can push in and then adjust the reeds. So this is based very similar onto this bottom tool, and this will go here, and then I will punch that out. So these are all 01 tool steel, and they're all ground to different. The first four are the same width of reed, and then you've got the next 6 are another width, and so you've got really 1 to 4. These are all the same width, and then these are different, and the stack up here is quite important. So this particular spacer, let's call it a spacer, the number 1 T for top, so number 1. If we look onto this lower tool, we will see here a number 1, and that is machined at the same time as this number 1, so it's exactly the same width. So when I put them together like a kebab and I tighten it up, they will all be the same width as the top. Does that make sense? That's how I'm going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to carry on now with the top tool, and hopefully probably by next week, or maybe the week after, we will be able to punch a replay out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep updated with how we make a harmonica. Thank you.